Okay, and we will have like 40 minutes in front of us, and we want to update you where VMware stays today and where we are leading towards. That means about news we just announced in August at our VMworld US. By the way, is somebody going to VMworld Europe, to Barcelona? No one? We have still some free seats. So if you have nothing better to do next week, in 2 weeks, October 8th till 11, go to and see sunny Barcelona and learn some stuff from the experts there. So now we will be 2 experts. I will start with some overview. I will set the stage for Darius, and Darius then will conclude about some, I would say, precise licensing and what's really new in our stuff. Okay?
And just to add, so that means as always, we would like to have more interactive presentation. So for the good questions, we have some giveaways. So guys, try to screw us up somehow, and we'll get a giveaway.
Yeah. But not that many. We have 3. Yeah.
We'll find more if necessary.
Okay. Okay. So just an overview, small update where we stay today. We are still doing very, very fine, and thanks to you, because you are still keeping us busy with orders, and as you can see, we are kind of $4 billion company. We hope that we are on track. By the way, we crossed the half year, so this year we will be close to $5 billion, and that means that we are collecting the cash because you see still value in our product, so you keep renewing your SuperNet subscriptions. So we have not 4.5 billion, we have 5.5 billion. Do somebody have idea what, if you would have 5.5 billion, what would you do with $5.5 billion? It's very tough, Imagine. So we do some software acquisitions, and we reached the level, we are ready to buy companies with a very interesting technology for $1 billion, That was our last acquisition. We crossed this $1 billion barrier. So that makes us the 5th largest infrastructure software company in the world. We are addressing the needs of these, the biggest companies in the world, but we are very, very happy, and we are keen to work with small companies because we cannot stretch Estonia, probably. Estonia is a relatively small country. We can stretch, but friends from Russia will probably complain, Okay, so we are not only here for big ones, we are always ready to help also small companies. And basically, how we understand the market today, there are 3, I would say, pressures on tendencies. So as we are not going through the good economical conditions, could be much better. We remember 90s, they were very nice days. So there is x86 architecture starts to be more and more dominant. If you follow, does somebody still have some Unix stuff here? Okay, so I will be very careful, So what is HP or IBM saying to you? IBM with P-series? With P-series? Yeah, okay. Well, we see still more and more projects where customers, and sorry, this is not our job, are migrating from P-series to x86, And we are ready to help. Again, this is not our, that we want. It's really some customers really want. So we have a project now in Slovakia, Allianz is migrating from P-series SAP, So it's not called P to Intel migration, it's called SAP migration, So we are ready to help there. Virtualization for all applications, so, we are not brand new to the market. We are here for 10 years, People start to use us with web servers and some in test and development environment, But we are now, I would say, 100% in production, And now we see the new wave. People start to move the exchanges, the email servers, the SAPs, and even the oracles, big oracles to virtual infrastructure. And Oracle has some concerns, They're not really helping with their licensing, We cannot change this licensing, but we still see that customers are pushing towards VMware virtualization even in this space. And we started with virtualization. I don't want to, We started here with the CPU memory, and basically we are done. You will see from Darius stuff that we are we are more or less improving the things, yeah. We are adding 1 or 2 new features with every release, yeah. So what next, yeah? And we believe we have the still job to be done. So we are looking at the network, yeah. So you know that we have standard switch, virtual switch, standard virtual switch, distributed virtual switch. We have some support from our Cisco guys. They have virtualized Nexus, yeah. And we will not stop here. We will go further. We just acquired this company called Nisira, yeah. This was this 1.05 billion acquisition. So we will virtualize the networks very soon. In other words, we will use the network, the current network, as just the pipe, yeah, and all addressing and virtualizing will be done inside the vSphere, yeah. So stay tuned, yeah. We have the stuff we need to just to implement it within the product, and the same applies for storage, yeah. So there is CPU, network, storage, yeah. Storage, we have this technology preview. We announced it in San Francisco. So with help of our owners, co-owners, yeah, EMC, we will look at the storage, which is the last part, and we will put this virtualization layer about the disks, yeah. So in other words, we will try to cannibalize their shared storage, kingdom, yeah. And in the future, there will be no need to have a shared storage, a big refrigerators aside, yeah. But whatever you will have inside your servers, tiny servers, we will kind of aggregate and do a cluster of it, yeah, from it, yeah. Basically, that's the concept of shared storage today, yeah. So we will just apply it into the virtual infrastructure. Was it kind of expansive enough? Yeah? Did you get the idea? Okay, thanks. Okay, so although this is about the private cloud, yeah, our story is a little bit, we don't want to stop at the private cloud. So we believe our technology is robust enough and good enough and big enough for public cloud providers. And therefore, we address both spaces, yeah. We have here, we have like 2,400 friends, and they are really big friends. Probably you have heard AT&T, yeah, Verizon, Terremark, CCS, yeah. And we have also some startup companies in my own country. In Slovakia, we have 5 startup cloud providers. So very small companies, like 2-3 guys using their know-how, yeah, and creating a small little startup and start to offer the services, yeah. So this is the way probably Estonia will go as well, yeah. And so therefore we not only distinguish between the private and public cloud, we are trying to build a new kind of, I would say, service or product even, which we call hybrid cloud, something which have the benefits of both things, yeah. So public cloud is here to help you, yeah. It can give you the service, and the private cloud is your own data, your own kingdom, yeah. And sometimes it's good to have the access to both, yeah. Sometimes you need 1 VM for 2 days, yeah. 1 big VM for 2 days, yeah. If you have such need, and you have no other options than just to install this VM inside your virtual infrastructure, that means probably to ask for server, yeah? To ask your friend from another company for a big server, yeah? And this can be, very tricky, and you cannot manage in a decent time, yeah? With these public providers, which are 100% compatible with your private cloud, you can achieve it, well, depends on the size of your VM, of course, yeah? But within 5 minutes, basically, you can send your VM across the decent network to a public cloud provider, yeah? The piece of the software which is needed is a cloud connector, which, as all things from VMware, are free, yeah? So this is really a free of charge, and you can download it from our vcloud.vmware.com portal. This is our portal. So why hybrid cloud? Basically, these are some few numbers which are trying to illustrate that when you are smart enough and you use the benefits of private and public cloud together, that you still are gaining some points in terms of cost. Yeah. So here you see the old-fashioned guy. Is somebody here still running on pure hardware?
Sure.
Yeah. Why? Why not? Okay. Okay. So yeah, why not? So then your cost, yeah, annual total IT spending is let's say 100, yeah, and all friends around, yeah. If you are pure private cloud, you should be around. By the way, this is Gartner. It's not VMware. Should be around 20% more cost effective than you are, yeah. And the really smart people who are, using also public cloud services should gain additional 5 points. Yeah. So this is the story. I will try to illustrate with some parallel. We are using transport. Yeah. Yeah. We are moving. Yeah. People are moving. Who has his private jet here? Nobody? Yeah. Neither me, neither Darius. Yeah, we are not there yet. Yeah, maybe we will be VPs soon. Yeah. So private jet would be nice. Yeah. So basically, you can reach based on the size of your jet any place in this on this globe. Yeah. But very, very few have private jets. Very few people have. Yeah. So people also are combining the transport devices. Yeah. And that's probably the most cost-efficient way how to travel. Yeah. Yeah? So this is the same. This is the same stuff. There was a question from gentleman here who is busy typing to type it. Yeah. Okay. But we cover it. So we are working not only with you but also with these big cloud providers, and you see some big names. So we have two ways how we can approach them. So the really big ones, we are working with them very, very closely, and we are trying to develop something very, very, I would say, proprietary for them based on the markets they are active in. But then we have a very, very easy turnkey solution. Basically, you install a piece of software, and you can start to offer cloud services. Yeah. So you start to ask the guys to provide the credit card number details. Yeah. And you start to charge them for your services. Yeah. And this solution is called vCloud Express. This is a really turnkey solution. All you need is vSphere below it. You install this stuff. You put yourself on web, and you can start to live from it. Yeah. But it's quite difficult to get access to this code. But if you really have this need, with Darius, yeah, we are ready to help. From the market share point of view, we still dominate in the private cloud with like 80% the market. Market for server virtualization. In this public cloud area, we are about the same. It's difficult now to provide a single number, but at least in this Gartner Magic Quadrant, although it's a bit older, yeah, we are in 2012 now, but I can guarantee that 2012 is about the same. So all these market leaders are using our technology, are based on our technology, and even Amazon, who is really pushing, yeah, this company is one of the biggest gainers in the cloud era, by the way, yeah. So recently they came with this enhancement. Yeah, you were able to upload your VM to Amazon, although they are based on other technology. Yeah, like 3 months ago they announced that you can also download your VM from their cloud to your private cloud. Yeah, so even Amazon recognized the power of VMware, so they are kind of supporting us. Yeah, although they are running on different virtualization technology. And of course, we have some other efforts just to make this symbiosis of private and public cloud, I would say, more efficient. So we are talking to some, how we call it, institutions, standard bodies, so to say, distributed management task force, yeah, and we are trying to put some, control in this too many clouds. So as you know, if you work with vSphere, we have something like OVF, Open Virtualization Format. So basically, if you use it, you should be able to migrate your VM in the most efficient way between the clouds. Yeah? This is called OVF. And of course, we have vCloud API, so other vendors can develop the software solution based on our vSphere. And I mentioned already this little piece which is missing, vCloud Connector. It's a plugin into vCenter, and basically you can move your VM, the whole VM, from one cloud to another. It doesn't need to be a public cloud provider. It can be a friendly help between two companies using vSphere. Yeah, you can exchange your stuff between yourself. And everybody, I have seen this program today. So whether it's HP, IBM, whoever is using this cloud word, yeah, even Apple. So we have to make ourselves more attractive. So we have to come with something new, and that's what we are doing. And our new buzzword is the software-defined data center. So it's our new initiative. Okay, it's our new initiative to basically, which I have mentioned already. So CPU, memory ready. Let's have a look at network and storage. Yeah. So in other words, the vision. Yeah, we are a company usually with a very good vision. There will be a standardized piece of hardware. We already have blades, yeah, blade servers, yeah. But this will be even more standardized with some storage inside, yeah. I don't know what will be the format, whether it will be blade or small cube, whatever, yeah. So we will use these as a hardware instance, yeah. And then VMware will come, and we will not install or sell you pieces, yeah. We will install the whole data center, yeah. And you will start to use the data center with CPU and network and storage. Okay? I believe this is doable, yeah? Because the level of standardization is quite high currently. Yeah? So we will never ever have probably a hypervisor for Itanium or for Spark or whatever. Yeah? But who cares? Yeah? Intel is now really, x86 is the biggest force in the IT. So this is the vision. Why? Yeah, basically, it's very simple, yeah. So this is something what we had achieved in the last 10 years. So from this, so probably you can confirm, yeah. From 10 weeks and quite costly deployment, one VM the cost is not comparable, and the time to deploy a VM is two minutes, yeah. But still there is yeah. Of course, you need to add storage, you need to add some networking, you need to do some security, and of course, increase the availability. So from these 2 minutes, you have immediately 5 days and 2 minutes and something like close to $2,000. So now we are looking at this site, and this is basically this part of the software data center. So 5 days, 2 minutes, and the challenge is to do it in 3 minutes. Again, marketing slides, yeah. I believe that I personally can bet with anybody that 3 minutes is really easy to put on the slide, very difficult to achieve in the real life. But I believe 10 minutes or even 1 hour, yeah, will be really worth to try it, yeah, compared to 5 days, 2 minutes, yeah. So this is where we are going and where we are actually, we did first steps, and Darius will talk about it. Yeah? And from the other point of view, exactly why this effort. So this is what you report to your management, to your CFOs today. So this is the TCO, total cost of ownership, over 5 years in millions of dollars. Yeah? And based on the level of virtualization you are using, you can actually reduce it, significantly reduce it with our new stuff. And this is the this right side of the slide is becoming on importance because, trust me, your IT managers in maybe 2 years from now will not ask you this, yeah? 5 years, yeah? So all your CapEx money will be moved to all your OpEx money, yeah? And you will start to listen to this. Tell me the cost per VM per hour, yeah? Yeah? So we did this inside, of course, VMware. So we have a data center, yeah? So we know where we stay, yeah? And some other big companies, they know as well, yeah? And you see the challenge here. So this is your private cloud, and this is public clouds offered by, you know, 2 companies just for comparison. So you see this Amazon, you know, if it's normal company, it's somewhere here. If this would be a British Petroleum, of course they will get a very, very special price, 4 cents. Yeah? So we have to play in this space. Yeah? We have to challenge these 2 guys. Yeah? Or if you follow, you know, the best practices, you can, you know, make the symbiosis, the synergy of both of these private and public cloud together. Yeah? So, any questions, any comments to this? Do you believe it's reasonable? It's something which we can achieve in a few years? Okay? Okay.
We will.
Okay. So the stage is yours.
Thanks. Shall I use the mic?
Probably. Sure. Sure.
Good. Now we'll talk about the real stuff. So that's mean how to move from that vision with upcoming new products that we already announced in VMworld San Francisco, 27th. Most probably everybody knows the main thing, major announcements. But basically, what I would like to touch today, 2 things, only 2 things. vSphere 5.1, it's a major minor release, and vCloud Suite. That's the big guy. And with vCloud Suite, we are moving to that direction that Libor just tried to describe that. And just before starting about product and packagings, guys, still questions are more than welcome. And okay, first of all, let's start with all products that was announced during the vCloud Suite launch. Basically, we announced the 8 major products, starting from vCenter Protect. By the way, who knows what these guys are doing? vCenter Protect. And price is yours. Nobody? Shavlik? Nobody? Come on. So this means, guys, it's patch management thing. You can try this one. Then as well, Heartbeat vCenter server, vSphere itself, vCloud Director 5.1, new one. vCloud Network and Security, new stuff. It comes from the Edge and App, vShield Edge and App. Then again, vSops, vFabric, and Site Recovery Manager. But when we are talking in the vCloud Suite, we can say that these 6 major products are now goes as one single one. And before presentation, we had the discussion. So that means, what is the difference? Why we did this? Again, official answer, we're listening to you, and we're trying to simplify as much as possible the migration from single ILOs to the cloud stuff. And these 6 products goes as a single SKU. So that means it's really simple licensing. You don't need to try to count how many VMs you have, how many servers you have, and so on. Only one SKU. And also simplified licensing. But about that, a bit later on, the same cloud suite. 6 products. vCloud Director, vCloud Connector. Who's familiar with vCloud Director already? One. Who would like to have a touch with that? Came to us after the presentation. We'll show live demo. But basic idea, guys, no
VMs. We don't count any more VMs if we are talking about the vCloud suite. That's the answer. So that means it's one single license per CPU, and that's it. It doesn't matter how much VMs you have, how big environment. For example, vCenter Operations Manager, vCenter Site Recovery, it's unlimited. Sounds good? It's unlimited, yeah? And the same, it's per VRAM. There is no VRAM entitlement in the vCloud suite. So basically what you need one license, one SKU, and you have a private cloud. Simple as that. So let's go a bit deep down to each single product that what we have. And I'll start from vSphere 5.1. Most probably everybody knows that, again, we remove VRAM entitlement. Yeah, good. That's really good. So, and as long as it's like a minor update, there's not so many new features, roughly 100. Yeah? Not too much. But basically, the main of them are here, like SRIV. It's basically PCI Express virtualization stuff. vShield endpoint, it's already popped up to the all vSphere versions. That means API for antivirus. Again, vSphere application, you will be able to replicate the VMs in the host-based level and the VMs level. Yeah? Data protection, or formerly data recovery, which is, let's be honest, it was crappy thing. Yeah? And now we're introducing the data protection, that some piece of software from our mother company, MC, which is called Avamar. Now we'll do the backup. About this thing, I'll talk in a few slides. So basically, we are slightly, there's no Evgeny, good, slightly killing our competition, like Veeam, not a killing, but doing like, we're giving you ability to choose. Again, like REST backup softwares. Then vMotion, again, as long as we have vSphere application in the host level, so that means we're able to provide you vMotion without shared storage. It's really good when you have like branch offices or quite big distance between data centers. So you're able to do that. And as always, when we're introducing the new features, we are delivering the old good stuff to the lower versions. And from now, standard has like storage vMotion, fault tolerance, like cluster software in the virtual environment, vShield zone and HOTAT already in the standard. I would say this functionality is similar to Enterprise 2 years ago, Enterprise Plus. Some CPU entitlement. Who knows how many CPUs in the one single VM we can provide right now? Correct. With this new one, that's the 64. I'll do the more interactive, I think. Yes, we doubled this capacity. Till 5.1 was 32, now 64. And also, new good thing, as Libor mentioned, so that means we're also trying to reach the virtualization, storage virtualization layer, and we're introducing absolutely new VSA, vSphere storage appliance. That it's really, let's say, developed quite well now. It's version not 0.1, and it already get a lot of features, but I also touch in a few slides. So basically, these main features that we introduced with 5.1, vSphere application. vMotion without shared storage. Basically, we're using the same vSphere application that we're able to synchronize not only the data in the server side, but the data in the storage side as well. So, and do the continuous replication in the host-based side. Isn't it cool? Yeah? Yes? Nice animation, yeah? Then data protection. As I mentioned, we replaced this data recovery that it wasn't the best software with Data Protect. which is called AVAMAR in the AMC. We are calling it Data Protect. But as always, there is no free of charge things. It's free of charge, but with some small limitation. Yeah? We're able to back up to 2 terabytes per one virtual appliance, virtual backup appliance. But we can connect up to 10 virtual appliances to the one vCenter. So this means in total 20 terabytes of the deduplicated compressed backup. So this means in the raw, I can count, it depends on compression ratio, up to 200, 400 ters. So basically, if it's, let's say, SMB, which stands the whole Baltics for SMB market, yeah, we can do almost everything with the data protection. Okay, there's some limitation. Again, we're not able to do it to back up into the tapes, but who cares about the tapes? Yeah? As long as we can do backup and restore in the file level, in the VMs level. So these guys able to provide a full backup stack of the whole virtual environment. Again, one small limitation, you are not able to turn off the duplication. It's always on. So maybe it's good as well. vSphere application, again, it's this functionality was in the past in Site Recovery Manager. So that means with the Site Recovery Manager, you was able to replicate again the host between the sites. And now it's like a standard functionality in the vSphere. As I mentioned, you can do the replication without shared storage in this small, tiny VMs level. And it goes as a standard functionality of the 5.1. Endpoint. By the way, I'll ask, who's doing the backup, no, not backup, antivirus in the virtual environments for the Windows VMs? 1, 2, 3. How many I/O it's generating during the hard disk scan? A lot, most probably. I can give you an example. We did a test with a 100 VMs environment. It was even view installation. And during the scan, when each single VM start to do the hard disk scan, storage gets up to 20,000 IOs at that time. And endpoint, what it gives, so that means it scans A6 network layer, and you don't need to protect each single VM. At the current stage, we're working with the 5 antivirus vendors. Trend Micro, McAfee, Bitdefender, Kaspersky, Symantec is coming, that are able to provide appliances for endpoint. And so you can have the protected environment with the one single appliance. Simple as that. Again, standard feature of the vSphere, starting from the Essential Plus. Single sign-on. That's the thing that we are simplifying, let's say, daily tasks. And we are providing the single sign-on to the vCenter, vSops, vSphere web client, and so on. So basically, one password, all possible VMware management tools. Simple as that. Then vCenter orchestrator. By the way, who's using now? Good. With the new one, we a bit improve functionality. It's just for the good product. So this means we can do the automatic configuration, deploy appliances, but basically orchestrator is simple software as shown is here. So that means you within drag and drop, you can draw the whole workflow. Simple as that. As I mentioned, VMware is really cool software. So that means you don't need to do nothing. We are thinking for you. No, I'm joking. Some best of the rest. Most probably you already know that biggest applause, let's say, I got when I announced that VMware tools don't require reboot anymore, which is really good. Yeah. Windows 8 support, SRV, as I mentioned, storage improvements, and again, the hardware platform new as always. So that's been some of the things. If you would like to go deep dive, as I mentioned, to the whole 100 features, either ask us, so that we'll provide information, either you can go to the VMware webpage and find what's new in the vSphere 5.1 releases. And here it's, as always, lineups. We have 3 major editions and 2 editions for the SMB, like Standard, Enterprise, Enterprise Plus, and as always, our favorite baby, Enterprise Plus. We are putting the all functionality there. Some of good things, as I mentioned, is already in the standard, like vShield endpoint, antivirus thing, replication, which is a new thing, and again, some good things. Besides, distributed switch network I/O control still remains in the Enterprise Plus. Don't try to remember this. I think that you will be able to download the presentation and then compare the whole features. Again, small guys, Essential, Essential Plus, and surprise, surprise, new version, standard with operations, vSphere standard, bundled with vCenter operations. Basically, the functionality the same as a standard, but we're adding the vCenter operations with advanced. That means you can do the monitoring, you can do the alerting, you can do the performance analysis, and so on, already with the standard version. As I see, the good things like VSA, it goes already with Essential Plus. Endpoint replication, it's already also in Essential Plus. Basically, small cloud you can deploy within Essential Plus, 3 host, and basically that's it. Okay. Then vStorage, VSA. Basically, I need to touch this, is because it's really good for small and good for big when you need to have a cheap but intensive I/O performance. In this case, you can use VSA, which takes the virtual, not virtual, physical disk from the physical servers and virtualize them as a one single storage appliance. And with this new one, we're a bit scaled up from the 3 hosts till 150 clusters. Basically, in the cluster 3 hosts, 450 servers in one vCenter, which is quite big environment. We improve a bit rate support and add some storage functionality. Our big guys from HP, Dell, Cisco, IBM, you already see as use case. For example, for view deployments, when you need to have a cheap but really intensive I/O storage. I will give you an example as how much cost flash drive for storage. 100 for storage, flash drive, SSD drive.
For mass market.
Okay, it's tens of thousands. Ask the guys. Yeah? And in the server, it's like €1,000, something like that. Yeah? And the difference, it's really huge. But don't be messed. We are not trying to replace the storage. We are trying to combine them. Yeah? So that means to give you ability to choose. Cloud security and networking, already I have mentioned. This is a new product built up from the good thing that we had in the past, the vShield Edge and vShield app. We built up especially for the cloud, just because we see that we need to have a zoning in the cloud. So that means separate virtual data centers, one from the another. Okay, we need to have some firewalls. We need to have, again, integration with the network. And as well, we implement this cool, sexy feature, VXLAN, that gives you freedom in the cloud. I'll give you an example how it works. For example, everybody knew in the past that when we dialed somewhere to the desk phone, we know the person where he sits and where he's based. In our days, we have mobile phones. But the number is still the same, but we can easily switch location. Yeah? It doesn't matter so that you're sitting today in Estonia, or you will be, for example, in Barcelona in 2 weeks. Yeah? The number will be the same. So we took this ideology and implemented into the network. Basically, if we have VLAN in the one physical location with the VXLAN functionality, we can do the same LANing over the cloud, so that we can keep the same LAN configuration over the cloud. When you're moving from the private to the public, from the public to the private back, and so forth, which is a good thing. Yeah? And again, some additional nuggets. As I mentioned, all the features and the way how to upgrade, please visit our webpage just to read it through. But I still have 5 minutes, and I would like to touch the basic product that we are calling vCloud Suite, which is already mentioned, contains out of the 6 major products. As always, it's really good. It's maybe too good to start to use it, but we have small, teeny exception. The product cannot be broken into the parts, and when you're starting to use vCloud Suite, you need to continue with vCloud Suite. And voila, that's the lineups of the vCloud Suite and what we can do with this. Basically, as I mentioned, it's a mix of the 6 products and how this 6 products stands in the vCloud Suite. First of all, the base is Enterprise Plus. So that means you're getting the best from virtualization appliance. Then, of course, what we see, vCloud Network and vCloud Director and vCloud Connector, that gives you ability to create like private clouds, small ones, in the organization, and to give the management for a guys. Then you will have ability to connect with the public cloud. It means to build a hybrid cloud. Network and security, which is really important part in the cloud, to have a zoning, to have a LAN independent. In the higher version, we have Network Security Advanced, which stands for the load balancing, data leak prevention, and so on. Of course, Site Recovery Manager, which is really important thing, and a big guy who's helping you in the disaster recovery situations. And again, without any limitations, unlimited VM, only a single CPU license, and you're able to do the SRM from one to another site. That means to have a disaster in the pocket already. vCenter Operation Manager, which is our growing baby, gives you performance monitoring, analysis, configuration reporting, application discovery mapping. So that means you can see how application stands. You can play scenarios, what if. So that means, for example, if you're planning to migrate from one data center to another, you can play with this tool. So that means this tool also will show you how many times your environment can be in the production mode, and so on and so on. That's also included into the vCloud Suite. So the 3 lineups, simple as that. And I try to run quickly within 3 slides, and then a few questions. Upgrades, which is really important. All vSphere versions are eligible for the upgrade. And by the way, guys, if you invest into one of the 6 products already, you can use this investment during the upgrade to the vCloud. So that means we are covering up to 80% of the past investments during the upgrade. That we are called Fair Value Conversation Program. As an example, if you bought SRM and you would like to use vCloud Suite Enterprise, which is already included, SRM there. So that means you'll be able to cover 80% of the past cost that you spent with us. And also, what I should mention, who's like free of charge things? Yay! All guys who has Enterprise Plus till December 15th, without no cost absolutely. No cost for licenses, no cost for SNS, able to upgrade to the vCloud Suite standard. Again, only one small exception. There is a SNS price after the renewal period will increase a bit. Just because you're getting more products, like vCloud Connector, vCloud Director. But basically, during the current SNS or let's say contract time, there will be no change. And as well, 35% discounts for higher versions.
Is the price per CPU or
it's price per CPU. Per CPU, and that's it. So that means you're able to choose the bundle, then price per CPU, and that's it. Few slides left. So that means in usage, you can use downgrade only vSphere, but you can still stay with the newest version of rest of the product if it's necessary. The guys who are still using 4.1 can do that. And basically, that was the last slide. I'm almost on the time. Still have one thing, one question.
What did the VM guys say to
Who?
VM guys?
VM guys?
Yes.
Concerning the backup.
Yeah. Are they happy?
I don't know. They stands there. We're still friends, personally. To have a choice, always are good. Yeah? So that means Vim, I would say they're doing with our friends from Microsoft. If you have like heterogeneous environment, why not? As well, if you're using Kavamar, so then you can just tiny integrate to VMware. In this case, yes, it's a part of our business, but life is life. So that means we need to have also our tools, which is able to back up not only VM-based level, but if you are talking in the clouds area, yeah? So that means using the vCloud director, we need to also give for the end users and customers ability to back up the cloud things. So that with it VM, yeah, you can do the in vCenter level, but not in the cloud. That's yours. Oh, sorry.
Anyhow, we are creating new prospects for them. Yeah? The people who start to visualize their prospects for VM.
Yep.
So without us, they would be excluded.
So, thank you.
Oh, thank you. You see, I also got us something.